And these berries you see behind me that grow wild all across South Florida are the hottest health craze going. That's because they may improve a whole lot more than just your health. We're going to show you what they can do for your sex life. Well, let's face it, a lot of men, I'm not naming names, are looking for ways to improve their sex lives, and there may be help out there in a so-called sex berry. As Eyewitness News reporter Steve Alvarez found out, these berries are not only native to South Florida, they may grow in your own backyard.
Ponce de Leon discovered Florida in his search for the fountain of youth. He had heard the stories from Indian folklore about a place that could make men young again.
But something may have been lost in the translation. What he may have actually been looking for are these. They're called saw palm berries, and they grow wild all over South Florida. And Indian folklore said they had tremendous recuperative powers for older men, including a better sex life.
And when the mechanical side is working properly and the flow is correct, it seems to have an increase in the libido. Just ask my wife. I have references.
Richie Gerber says a better sex life is just a pleasant side effect. The real value in the Saw Palmetto berry is its ability to reduce prostate swelling. That's a condition that affects half of all men 50 and over. Gerber, a licensed nutritionist and owner of the Bread of Life health food store, says this stuff works.
And I have truly found relief with Saw Palmetto.
Really?
It's unbelievable. It works great with no side effects.
You sell a lot of this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's booming.
It's the 6th best-selling herbal supplement in the country, and it all comes from Florida, a $50 million cash crop growing wild.
I go out along the side of the road, and I can find these things virtually anywhere.
Anywhere. Here's one right here.
Greg Zano runs the Saw Palmetto Berries Co-op out of Naples. He's organizing farmers and landowners from rural Homestead through western Dade and Broward counties and across the state. A once unknown and unregulated industry is making a lot of people rich.
How many pounds were harvested and sold, would you guess, last year?
Probably around 20 million.
If you look, you can find it just about everywhere. A cash crop growing by the side of the road.
These are the blossoms on the saw palm, and in just a couple of months, they'll ripen into berries. And by the end of the year, they will have harvested some 2,000 tons from South Florida.
So why haven't you ever heard of Saw Palmetto berries before? Because it's just now coming full circle, coming back to Florida. The product has been wildly popular in Europe, where the market for natural supplements is much stronger. American men rediscovered the berry 3 years ago when federal laws were relaxed, and it's just going to get bigger.
South Florida and Florida itself is going to be one of the main producers in the world for this. There's going to be worldwide demand. There is only one way for this: buy Saw Palmetto futures.
So Florida isn't just the orange juice capital of the world anymore.
It's now the prostate enlargement capital of the world.
Steve Alvarez, Channel 10 Eyewitness News.
Okay. Well, you can buy these Saw Palmetto berries at several South Florida health food stores as a supplement, but you might want to call first just to make sure they're in stock.